with this situation. You cannot imagine how pissed off this man called Endtime Watchman Billy is, that this goes on a daily, hourly basis, and yet, the argument is that for the most part, Facebook is not like this. Well, guess what? Put an end to supporting it, and that way you won't be judged by the almighty Holy One of Israel when it all wraps up. But keep your Facebook, keep your crap going. Yeah, keep it going, and wind up and see what happens. I got to move on. Anyway, it goes on down. It talks about, the Facebook user identified as kid, sex, young, quickly friends those with similar interests to trade photos and videos of abuse. Oh, yeah. And then we have the next page, and it says, help me, Holy Ghost. Hold on a minute. May Yahweh have mercy. May Yahweh have mercy. That's what I'm begging. Then the next page, as I pull it up, and I was wanting to get the JT ready today, but I got to stay on this. I got to stay on it. Think about this. I have children. Ella's 5. Emily's 7. Okay? Are you kidding me? Ava's 22 months. Are you flipping kidding me? You must understand, my blood pressure is up. Okay? You got to understand. If somebody comes within 100 feet of my kids to even think about looking at them wrong, okay, I'm going to stomp a mud hole in them and walk them dry. I will not wait on the police. I will not wait on the Facebook administrators. I will not wait on anybody to say, it's okay, Billy, to protect your children. What is going on here is beyond evil. It is so sadistic. It is so, how should I put this? It is so American. Yeah, that's the way to put it. It is so American because guess what? The American people say this is the place to be. You need to get you a profile. You need to go on Facebook. You need to connect with other friends. You need to find out what your classmates are doing again because you've lost track of them for 20 years. But we at Facebook will give you that ability. So on the surface, it just looks like, well, guess what? Let's reminisce in the old times. Although I left them 20 years ago, and I'm married to my husband or my wife, and I have a family, why not go back? Why not check it out? Wait, let's go further than that. Why not go back and figure out a way, oh, yeah, this is what these people thought in their mind. Why not go back and figure out a way to go beyond that? Why not figure out a way, said the people that did this, to molest and rape and destroy children's lives? Yeah. And your government goes along with it too. All they care about is the almighty dollar. That's all they care about. That's all they flipping care about. And you know what? That's all most people care about, is having the ability to do whatever they want to do. It doesn't matter about family. It doesn't matter about the word of Yahweh. It doesn't matter of what it says that the women are supposed to do. It doesn't matter what it says that the men are supposed to do in the word. It don't matter because guess what? You have Facebook. Guess what? You have the government. Guess what? You got all these things that says, go for it, baby. The world is your oyster. Pardon me for being upset about this article. I am very upset. Very upset. During the investigation on entire Facebook predator communities, they were easily spotted. Child pornographers used groups as meetup points to find other similar interests. Many of the offenders would list interests of their profile pages, including 13 LaToya, Justin Bieber, incest, PTHC, preteen hardcore pornography, pedo bear. Their activities included receiving nude pictures and pedophile bear pedophiles. They subscribe to explicit Facebook fan pages posted in plain sight. Somebody got to help me here. I'm getting pissed. Now, here's some of the actual groups that are currently and previously available to sites and users around the world. Kid sex young. Can you believe that? I want to throw up right now. Preteen lesbians. I want to throw up. 10 to 17 teen bisexual. I'm not going to read them. Go to WorldNet Daily and get them for yourself because I'm fitting to throw up. Okay? I'm fitting to throw up. But at the same time, what the hell? Let's keep our Facebook. What the hell? Let's enjoy life and live it up. You know? Yeah, let's go ahead and support it. Because people say, well, I'm not supporting that. Guess what? When you go on Facebook, you're supporting it. You understand? Do you understand me? Oh, yeah, you're absolutely supporting it. But that's okay, I guess. Michelle Collins, Vice President for the Exploited Children Division at the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, NCMEC, the Department of Justice finds the nonprofit organization which maintains cyber tip line to receive child pornography reports and send the leads to appropriate law enforcement agencies. She told WorldNet Daily that NCMEC receives reports from all of the social networking companies. The law requires them, if they become aware of it, to report it, Collins said. With the global nature of this, and companies the size of Google, Facebook, and others, they have individuals using their systems from every part of the globe. So in many cases, we have received reports from the companies that actually indicate child pornography images were uploaded from locations around the world. The average last year was about 3 days for the content to be removed. Are you kidding me? You got to be flipping joking me. You have got to be joking me with this. I am not reading this article. You've got to be joking me. I am not reading this. It says behind the images, most of these predators are simply looking at child pornography. What do you mean simply? What do you mean simply looking at child pornography? What are you talking about? Are you kidding me? I've got to quit on this article before I get so upset. Oh, help me, Yahweh. The U.S. Department of Justice explains in most child pornography cases, the abuse is not a one-time event, but rather ongoing victimization that progresses over months or years. It is common for producers of child pornography to groom victims, cultivate a relationship with a child, and gradually sexualize the contact over time. What in the name of the Holy One of Israel are you and I doing sitting here having even talk about this? I'll tell you why. Because guess what? Woe to them that call good evil and evil good. Violence shall follow them. Our kids across this nation, not mine. I'm daring flipping to you, not mine. It ain't happening to. But the kids across this nation are being victimized. They're being raped. They're being sent out picture after picture of... Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Just give me a minute. Can you imagine for 1 minute coming up on somebody that is about to be a predator on a child that is 10, 7, 5, well, let me just say from 16 down to 2, down to 1, down to 0. Can you imagine coming up on somebody behind a dumpster or wherever they may be at a hotel room about to drag a kid in there screaming? Can you imagine what would happen if I caught them? Can you just even think about it? They would be unrecognizable to the coroner. Absolutely. I mean, my frustration would run so high that they would be so unrecognizable, it would not even be funny. Can you imagine that if I found out that on some Facebook page that somebody in Montana or in Georgia or whatever was doing this kind of garbage? Can you imagine what would happen? No, you cannot. Because the very frustration, the very anger that goes on with Yahweh, the Holy One of Israel, sitting on his throne and sitting here while I'm doing this article on WorldNet Daily, can you imagine how mad he is? He is holy. He is trust. He is truth. He is righteousness. And yet he's waiting on us to do something about it, and it sits here before us, and they're still doing it. What can you do? You can end your Facebook page. What can you do? You can cry loud and you can spare not. Just like I'm doing today. I mean, look at this. Look at this article. Look at this article. I mean, you got this piece of junk with a Superman shirt on. No, I'm not going to explain it. I'm too pissed about it. Go look at it. Go look at it. Go look at it. The photo was found in a photo album posted on the profile's Pet-A-Bear. and a cartoon character pedophile uses, identifies themselves. I've got to get away from this. I'm fixing to blow my lid. I'm fixing to blow my top. Then it goes on. Then it goes on. And it says on this Facebook page, it says, teen girl looking for a loving dad. Guess what? Automatically, guess what? Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. You got 15 responses in no time. Oh, absolutely. Sure. Then you have the group called Forbidden Incest, looking for the loving dad. 500 friends exchanged photos with the girl 6 or 7 years old. She was smiling in the picture. Her head was turned slightly to the right. Oh, and that's what they teach you on Facebook. And listen, friend, I don't have a Facebook, but that's what they teach you. They teach you, listen to this. I've got 5 minutes. They teach you on Facebook through other friends. You must cock your head to the right. You must turn. You must smile. You must put a photo of rebellion. You must put a photo up there that nobody else has seen lately. And by God, I know what I'm talking about. Don't give me no junk about it. I know what I'm talking about. I've been investigating stuff for months, and I know exactly what is the deal, okay? They put one up that does not resemble who they are today. They never put who they are today. Oh, and by the way, they always leave out the full story of who they are and what's going on. They cannot put it up there. I'm talking about people that ain't even pedophiles. They can't tell the truth. They can't put the truth out. They cannot support the truth. They have to create a fictitious mirage in the middle of a desert. They don't want people to know how they really live. They don't want people to know how it really is. They don't want people to know what they really believe, but they want to go along to get along because it's so convenient that as the collection of the friends grows, it turns in hour by hour, day after day, into some sadistic garbage that they entangle themselves in, and then they have to hide their aspirin bottle from the truth. Because, wait a minute, somebody might get pissed off if the truth was known. Somebody may just go ballistic and may just pull the cord on what started out as being innocence. And that's what should have happened. That's what should have happened, people, with the involvement of all the kids that became pedophiles and sexual toys to the evil bastards and perverts that are on Facebook. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm about out of time. Do you want to help put a stop to this? Get rid of Facebook. Forget about it. Walk away from it today. If you don't care, continue. Continue in it. Because what will be put in your mind by Satan, what you're doing is innocent. But by the facts and the laws of the Creator, He said don't support it. So if I were you, I'd walk away. Endtime Watchman, I'm hoping the mic's going to work. Listen to me, I'm out of time. I'm hoping the mic's going to work. I brought the air compressor over here, blowed everything out for EndtimeWatchman.com and out at 7. I did not get a new cord, no. I blowed everything out, including the computer. I'm hoping it's going to work great tonight. I'm going to get Cindy. I'm going to call her about 6. You hear this, Cindy? I'm going to call you about 6. We're going to do some preemptive stuff with the radio thing. Army Girl for Christ, good to see you. Good to see you all here today. I got to tell you.
60 seconds.
I've read enough that I will be damned if I'll have Facebook. I ain't gonna have it. You do whatever the Creator tells you to do. I'm out of time. I wanted to talk about JT Ready maybe tomorrow. Thank you for coming by. Enjoy your day, and I will talk to you tomorrow, 4:30 Mountain Time. Don't miss it. Adios.